U.S. announces Golden Dome missile defense project.
French president to pay state visit to Vietnam.
Businesses rush to complete export orders before July 9th.
Hello everyone, you are watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Đăng. Let's get started. U.S. President Donald Trump unveiled design for the $175 billion Golden Dome missile defense shield and named a Space Force general to head the ambitious program that will put U.S. weapons in the space for the first time.
Dan Sullivan, Alaska Senator.
Speaking in the Oval Office, Mr. Trump said he expected the system to be fully operational before the end of his term in 2029 and have the capability of intercepting missiles, even if they are launched from space. At a press conference, Mr. Trump announced that U.S. Space Force General Michael Getline would be the lead program manager for the $175 billion project, an effort viewed as the keystone to Mr. Trump's military planning. First ordered by Mr. Trump in January, Golden Dome aims to create a network of satellites to detect, track and potentially intercept incoming missiles. The Golden Dome idea was inspired by Israel's land-based Iron Dome defense shield that protects it from missiles and rockets.
French President Emmanuel Macron and his spouse are scheduled to make a state visit to Vietnam following an invitation from State President Lương Cường.
The visit will take place from May 25th to 27th. According to a statement by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Vietnam and France established diplomatic relations on April 12, 1973. The two countries became strategic partners in 2013 and elevated their ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership in October 2024. France is the first EU country to hold the highest-level partnership with Vietnam. France is Vietnam's fifth-largest European trade partner, with trade turnover reaching $5.42 billion in 2024. France is also Vietnam's leading bilateral European Official Development Aid (ODA) donor. The Vietnamese community in France currently numbers about 350,000 people.
A fresh wave of COVID-19 is sweeping across Asia, with countries like India, Singapore, Hong Kong, China, and Thailand reporting a spike in infections.
In Singapore, the number of new cases in the week from April 27th to May 3rd, 2025 was 14,200, an increase of 28% compared to 11,100 cases in the previous week. According to SCMP, in Hong Kong, China, as of May 10th, there were 81 serious cases recorded, of which 30 people had died. In India and Cambodia, JN.1 variants and subtypes such as KP.2, KP.3 are also increasing. Despite the increase in the number of cases, experts still affirm that there is no need for panic. But the COVID-19 epidemic has not completely disappeared, and community immunity, especially in the elderly, still needs to be strengthened with vaccines and awareness of disease prevention.
Coming up next are some updated news.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh has given in principle approval to the Sun Phu Quoc Airways (SPA) project by Sun Phu Quoc Aviation Co. Limited, a subsidiary of Sun Group, under the decision signed by the PM on May 20th. The project, worth 2.5 trillion Vietnamese dongs, approximately $98.81 million, plans to build a fleet of 31 aircraft by 2030. The airline will primarily focus on commercial passenger transport and serve tourists. SPA is scheduled to commence operations in the fourth quarter of 2025, with initial routes linking Phu Quoc to prominent economic and tourism centers in Vietnam and abroad.
A delegation from the U.S.-based Trump Organization, including Executive Vice President Eric Trump, son of U.S. President Donald Trump, and his wife Laura Trump, is set to attend the groundbreaking ceremony for a $1.5 billion urban eco-tourism and golf complex in Hung Yên Province, northern Vietnam. The ceremony is scheduled to take place on the afternoon of May 21st. located on 990 hectares of land in Hưng Yen's Coi Chau district. The project has a total investment of 39,787 billion Vietnamese dongs, $1.53 billion. Construction is expected to begin in the second quarter of 2025 and be completed by the second quarter of 2029. With an operational period of 50 years.
Deputy Director of the Municipal Department of Construction Du Viet Hai has said that Hanoi is poised to roll out an integrated e-ticket system on September 2nd, addressing the current fragmentation of the automated ticketing across various transport models. Speaking at a forum on smart payment solutions for modern transport held in Hanoi on May 20th, Hai stressed that the move is aligned with the government's push for non-cash transactions to create a more convenient, transparent, and friendly experience for public transport passengers.
Many businesses are increasing their capacity to deliver goods to their U.S. partners before July 9, when the U.S. government will reveal its reciprocal tax policy. At the same time, businesses are also seeking flexible solutions to maintain sustainable production and business operations.
Tan Chuang Group Joint Stock Company currently exports 70% of its garment products to the U.S. The company is mobilizing raw materials, machinery and human resources to deliver 500,000 products by the end of May.
We have to increase short-term workers. We recently had to employ 39 workers to meet our export deadlines.
All employees and workers were also mobilized to work at full capacity. The company also recruited seasonal workers and implemented a rolling process to speed up delivery to the U.S.
For businesses like us, when a 10% tax is imposed, we have to accept it to maintain our market share and secure jobs for our workers.
It is estimated that the U.S. market accounts for 30.43% of the country's export turnover, with many key products such as computers, phones, machinery, textiles, and footwear. Specifically, Nghệ An's exports to the U.S. have reached over 26 million United States dollars since the beginning of the year. We mainly export items such as cables, chargers, and electronic labels to the U.S. market. We are rushing to complete orders while constantly updating U.S. policies. Currently, businesses are still uncertain about the tax rate Vietnam is negotiating with the U.S. in this context. They are ramping up production to ensure timely delivery of goods before the new tax policy takes effect.
This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.